What is up, A-Team? Welcome back. Awesome here. Hope everyone's having an awesome day. So I'm here to talk about Terra Luna again. I think this has just been a really hot topic. There's been a lot of things to cover and keep up on this. There's new information coming out like almost, I feel like, every hour on this. However, the big thing I want to focus on is really Do Kwon and sort of just who he is as an individual, because again, a lot of people have come out and said that, this guy is cocky, he's sort of an asshole, maybe he's too confident, whatever it might be. I look at it as the guy's just very confident in himself. He's just very confident in his product. But again, everyone is open to their own interpretations. I have spent a lot of time going through and watching a lot of his AMAs, a lot of his interviews that he's had on YouTube. And I got to say, yes, he's very confident in his work. He's very confident in what he's produced. And again, I can't hold that against him, because this person in terms of Do Kwon, is a prideful person. He is very confident. And again, some people might mistake that for arrogance or whatever it might be, but I truly just think that he believes in what he's doing. And again, this is no shot at him at all, because I really think that his mindset is like, hey, I'm one of the best out here. I've created one of the best platforms in the world. And, it's made him who he is today. And so when people ask about, hey, is this whole Terra Luna thing done, or is this going to fall over and collapse? My answer to you is not at all. Not at all. And the reason why is because someone like Do Kwon and the personality of who he is as an individual, having that confidence, he doesn't want to leave a legacy where this is just fallen flat on its face and people are lost a ton of money. Like, he wants to be able to walk out in this world again and have his head held high. That's the kind of person he is. And so I know for a fact he's going to do whatever he possibly can to make sure that he clears his name, because who wants to go down in history as one of the worst developers, worst developing, story in terms of cryptocurrency, as the quickest fall from a top 10 currency down to, lower than a meme coin. And, you talk about the quickest fall from grace in terms of cryptocurrency in the world and in history. It's what happened right now. And so I don't think that he's going to just lay down and let this all, roll over. I think he's working really hard at trying to figure out a solution, trying to figure out a way to make this right by everyone. I mean, there's so many people out there that are upset at him, so upset at the project. I mean, there's been people out there that have, been talking about suicide and all this kind of stuff, and it's very upsetting. It's very sad. But I do feel that a person with his kind of mentality, he's not going to just lay down and let this roll over. He's working his butt off. And again, I know people aren't really excited about the whole revival plan 2 here, but again, I think he's going to be able to help rise this up from the ashes. I don't know if the Terra Classic that he's talking about or the new Terra chain that he's talking about, I don't know which one's going to be rised up from the ashes, but I do think that he's going to try to be successful and work his butt off for that. One thing that came out, and I actually think this helps his case, is today there was an announcement that South Korea launches emergency investigation into the collapse of Luna and UST. And this is something I called for in earlier videos and on my live stream, that someone needs to go out there and investigate what happened here, whether it's Gemini, whoever it might be. The Binance, wherever these tokens were circulating, such as the Bitcoin that he gave away to the different, to Gemini and then to Binance and that one wallet that we saw, that needs to be investigated. And so to see that South Korea is making an emergency investigation on this, I think is beneficial towards Do Kwon. I know some people might look at this and say, ooh, that's not looking too good for Do Kwon. But I think someone needs to try to get to the bottom of this. Someone needs to put energy into it to figure out what caused this downturn, what caused this collapse. And, I'm excited that someone, and again, it's South Korea right now, stepping up to ensure that they go through the process here to find out what went wrong, find out if there was, an attack on this. And if there was an attack, who was part of that attack? Because I think everyone here in cryptocurrency is feeling the pain of what happened with Luna and UST. The collapse of cryptocurrency this last couple weeks has been really detrimental to a lot of people's wallets, not only the people that are just holding Luna and UST. And so this right here is the most important thing to me. And to see that South Korea is doing this is really good for the project in general. And I think that some people might look at this as, oh, this is going against Do Kwon. They're going to try to find out, if something's bad about him, put him behind bars, all that kind of stuff. I don't think that's the case at all. I think they're really trying to help him out here and figuring out what caused this to spiral, that death spiral that we keep talking about. And so this is just going to add fuel to the fire to really figure out what happened. And like I said, you go back to the revival plan here, and some people might not like this, but it looks like a lot of people actually do like it. So you go and you look at his Twitter page here. Let's go take a look at Do Kwon's Twitter page here. A lot of validators, a lot of people on the chain have already come out and said that they're committed to it. they're committed to a new Terra network. They're committed to a new, Terra money chain. So a lot of these people that are voting on this are already excited about this new chain coming. So I think that this plan is actually going to get voted yes today. That's my personal opinion. And again, I'm not upset about it. Like, hey man, if this is what you think is going to do, if this is what you think is going to work for you, then by all means do it and work your butt off to get it up and get it right. Because, again, what do we learn in life? Failures in life is what sort of makes you who you are, right? You get knocked down a couple times, you get back up, and you keep pushing forward. And so we as people learn from our mistakes. And yes, Do Kwon has been a part of a couple projects that have failed, including this one. But again, every time you fail, you learn from that mistake. You learn and you take that next step forward. And so I'm hoping that if he does push forward on this Revival 2 plan, that he's learned a lot of things that he's messed up on previous projects to make sure that this next one that he's taken, this third chance here, is successful. And I'm gonna let the guy. I mean, the guy's been very successful. He's done very good things in the crypto space. I know that there was one hiccup here and it caused a death spiral, but I'm gonna give this man a chance. I want Do Kwon to come out. I want him to basically lead the lunatics, and everyone that was hurt during this get their money back. And that's what I want to see at the end of this. I know people are sort of pissed off and they want to see the demise of the Terra ecosystem. I don't want that at all. I want people to win in this, and the only way they're going to win is if Do Kwon can deliver. And again, whether that's on the Revival 2 plan or if it's another plan they come out with, we need Do Kwon to come out and lead a successful path forward. And so I'm rooting for the guy. I know some people might not like him, but I want everyone to know that I'm rooting for him. And I think that, again, his pride, his confidence is going to really lead this, because people that have that kind of mentality, and again, go watch those YouTube videos of him. People think that he's overconfident. That's fine. I just think that that's going to give him the extra step, the extra energy to actually deliver, because he's not going to want this hanging over his head the rest of his life. He wants to be able to come back strong and say, hey man, yeah, we had a downfall, but look what I was able to create now. And that's what I want to see. So I'm rooting for him. And let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know sort of what you think about everything. And so with all that said, I hope everyone has an amazing day. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please put them down in the comment section below. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And with all that said, we're out. Peace.